Yes.
Well. We're back, lads. We're back. Chuntern's back for episode 5.
Already?
Episode 5 already. A wee milestone already.
Yeah.
We've been given love and grief on.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, plenty of it.
We're happy to hear it.
We're happy to hear it and keep it coming anyway.
Yeah.
Like boys like, Chode Mac and all them boys giving us love. All the Donegal town boys, we love.
Whoever he is. I'll never
The
know
Ulster
who he
final.
is.
Should we chat about the Ulster final actually for a wee second?
Yeah, real quick.
What a funny day that was.
What a day.
What a funny day that was.
The wildest,
Some absolutely
horrendous chance being thrown by some people who are standing beside. Huh?
You felt bad for the Armagh people. No.
What happened, sir?
Hanlon enjoyed he had a good time at the Ulster final too.
Didn't he? Yeah.
I'm sorry, my sister made her communion, so I did not make the game. I think that's fair enough, though.
Spent a stay in the Bouncy Castle.
Yep.
all day.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Was wrecking
No, but after and all was good.
The whole Abbey Hotel was great, and yeah, it was a great day overall. Wild crack altogether.
I must say, I was shocked. Up in the Abbey, the amount of people that came up and asked me about the podcast.
Hannah was reckoning he had to wear hat and sunglasses.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Like he's wild famous.
He felt wild famous.
But I meant all.
He is the most famous.
He's probably the most dangerous man in Donegal town now.
Yeah, most famous.
No, it's still low actually. It's still low.
It could be both now.
You reckon?
Just Donegal, maybe.
Just Donegal in general. I will just throw it out. He's just most wanted in Donegal.
I hope you enjoyed the Moroccan special as well. We certainly enjoyed it.
We certainly enjoyed it. We certainly enjoyed it. Yeah, Morocco was once in a lifetime kind of trip, And
we'll be back.
We'll be back.
I think it needs to be normalised.
Yeah, it does need to be normalised.
Because it was how easy it was to
just
do it all, sort it all out, with the car, ring it. We just rung the car rental. We
booked our accommodation every day. We were there.
Yeah, every day we were there. We actually nearly didn't get into the country because we had no accommodation booked.
No, yeah, they were like,
yeah, no,
so you don't have a place?
We landed, got to the border, and giving them the passport, and they're like, oh, where are you staying? Where's your accommodation? Yeah, no, we don't have any accommodation sorted.
Which is probably fair enough.
Yeah. Absolutely fair enough. You probably should have thought of that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Moroccan special.
Moroccan special's done. He's going to listen to that. Carry on.
It's cracking slack. We're starting off with this week.
Yeah.
I believe.
As usual.
Hanlon.
Good week of it.
Yeah.
Great week of the crack.
Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
My crack and slack's a bit of a joint. It's a bit of a muddle today.
Right.
Yesterday we went for a bit of a stroll, and we went kayaking.
Yeah.
And rafting as well. Sorry. And a bit of swimming.
Yeah.
We landed at a beach, undisclosed place.
Hijacked a few.
Undisclosed. Yeah.
Yep. Hijacked. What was it?
A few vessels. That's all.
A few vessels.
2 oars on 3 different vessels.
Wardy had a spade.
Yeah, Wardy had a spade out in the ocean.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I had the flippers myself.
Yeah, you're quite the amphibious kind of.
There's some job.
He was in the water for well over an hour.
There's some job.
Last night.
Flippers
are impressive.
You feel like a
speed, yeah.
You're
going the same speed as
that's the kayak.
Yeah. Mental stuff.
Mental. But maybe that's just me too. Right?
But what's your crack?
Yeah, muscle, he's some serious muscle in there.
Naturally swimming ability,
What's your crack and slack?
That probably is my crack. Is that
right.
We hijacked?
Yeah.
Hijacked a couple of
utter cowboys.
Unbelievable stuff.
Pure and utter cowboys.
Yeah.
You would not get it anywhere else. My slack then, I have to say, I'm out there swimming. Right, I'm just trying to stay alive, to be honest, because current's getting a wee bit rough out there.
A wee bit antsy.
Right. I look behind me, right, because we're all racing back into shore. Oh my God! When I said, do you remember the 2 brothers that went to the Olympics for Ireland?
The O'Donovans.
The O'Donovans.
Oh, O'Donovans. Two twins.
Two O'Donovans behind me.
But not
And the yellow raft. It was like the Beatles and the yellow submarine. Like,
yeah. The yellow submarine.
They were doing donuts, like they were going in circles.
one was playing wheelies and stuff.
They were
Bickering away at each other.
The man behind the camera and the missing man.
Himself.
Mr. McCabe, wherever.
We actually have no McCabe today as
We've
well.
lost him.
I forgot to say, but my crack of the week, lads, is I am heading to the States on Saturday with my college. Yep, heading to the States, going to Philadelphia with Ulster Uni on a wee sport trip to Thomas Jefferson University. So I'm heading that for a week and a half.
Unreal.
And then my slack of the week. Slack of the week, just in general, monsters. We have chatted about this before, but you know we've such a passion for this here.
What do you mean?
I've seen you drinking them before at the same time.
Look, I might indulge in the odd monster, but
What do you mean? by that?
What I don't like about them is whenever they.
I seen a video there during the week. I'll
Right.
tell you that. I seen a video during the week, and they make this thing with Monster, and it's combined with cyanide and cobalt salt. It's called
Cyanide and like poison.
yes, it
Yeah.
is poison. They get it from sludge, waste,
surely that's-
and
yeah,
they,
human waste. Or
and
something.
they
Yeah,
do something with it, and it turns into vitamin B12.
yeah.
And it's supposed to be fucking.
But how's that legal as
destroying.
well?
I'm sure it's like there's so much shocking stuff in it. Like there's about 40 ingredients that are horrendous.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing around it where there's people that can't get through a lecture in college.
Yeah.
Like a 40-minute lecture if they don't have a can of Monster. Like what's
To be
the crack
fair,
there?
I
Like,
fell
you were in
victim to
school
that.
a year or two ago. Why can't you get over
Yeah,
40
that's true.
minutes?
That
man?
is true.
I don't
No,
understand.
but I have been on the other side of it. I have been in a lecture, and I'm like, geez, I need a Monster. Like, do you know what I mean?
Why can't you just have a coffee?
I probably could, but I don't know.
How much is a monster as
So
well?
you don't need a Monster then?
I probably don't. I won't. Like,
You
I
don't
haven't
need
drank
one.
Monster in ages. Like, so I probably won't need one when I go back to college.
That's a lie.
Wait, how
It's
long?
not a lie. I
How
don't know. It's been a good while, I think.
No, it hasn't, because I literally seen you have one last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
That, in your car,
In your
there's
car.
your car.
Maybe it is.
Your car is littered with Monster cans. Littered.
Sure, don't you have a wallet in your bedroom of all the Monster cans?
Oh,
Every
Don't
Friday.
you have a Monster
the whole wall is covered of empty cans of Monster.
Nah, every
Yeah, you had me
limited edition.
convinced that you were playing tricks with me. You had me convinced.
That was
yeah.
such a thing back in the day. Ones used to be at
The
pure
worst.
COVID
That
spec.
is
Okay.
pure
Pure COVID. That's shocking stuff.
Shock. What do you think about
just
it?
a wall of diabetes. So,
It's not even diabetes. It's just problems with your heart, your brain, your liver, your
honestly.
kidneys, your I don't know what.
there's supposed to be another thing, and destroys your microbiome in your kidney or
Yeah.
something like that. There,
In
like
your-
Really?
yeah, in your-
there's the chemical reaction or something, it just changes it what
in your
isn't
small
good.
intestine.
Just
Yeah.
stay off Monster.
Yeah,
Bad
that's what we
job.
recommend.
My
Go with a healthy alternative, just a healthier.
yeah, there is
healthier ones where you can actually read the ingredients on the back of it.
Yeah.
Red Bull.
or just have a coffee. No, not. Moving on.
Moving on. Swiftly.
My crack is that finally, boys. It's been a long time. 2 years ago, I failed the theory twice, and I passed it the last day, boys. I mean,
That'll be talking. That'll be.
like,
Well in.
You know what?
Come on.
Well.
Yeah. What deserves a wee handshake. Come on.
there was hours put behind that.
It's a
Like,
great feeling to get done, isn't it?
I had my college exams there last week. I was 25 times more nervous going into that theory test because I failed it
it's-
twice before. Like leaving cert, walk in the park
Yeah.
compared
Yeah.
to that
Yeah.
theory test.
40 questions, isn't it?
I got 38 out of 40. I was
Oh,
well
wow.
chuffed. I was well chuffed. My slack, Mr. McCabe's not here.
Yeah,
we can let loose a wee
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Let loose a wee bit.
So McCabe, yesterday after the hijacking, McCabe, we all went to Shovy's house, right? All the boys, there was loads of boys out, and McCabe says, "No, I've work in the morning. I have to be up at 8 o'clock." He's way home. We're like, "Ah, come on." Then we're like, "Fair enough, right?" He goes away. So we're back from Chubby's. Actually, wasn't too late. Maybe we're home.
No,
half 12.
you
I was
sure
home.
I would say we
Four.
were at like 12 o'clock.
Yeah. McCabe snaps me anyway. I'm still like, right. So McCabe, you could have been there, and he's like, oh, he pops Tell Mercy I say hi or something like this.
No, 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 no!
Oh no.
And he's only gone and done it. I save it in chat. He says WP.
Wrong
person.
fucking person.
He meant to send it to the woman, but Jesus, was he caught, boys?
Oh, Jesus
One of
Christ
them.
almighty.
One of them.
Yeah.
Tongue out.
One of them.
No tongue.
One of them there. Peace to the world. Hey, peace to the world.
I thought that was severe slack. Like, that had,
Does it-
had,
like,
had
is
to
that-
be brought up.
That's
Is
great slack.
Is that the pinnacle of
That is
slack?
great
Like,
slack.
That is slack.
That is good slack.
like
But are you joking?
one
me?
of them there ones. Like,
Is this propaganda? Is this McCabe propaganda?
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked and appalled. I put the phone down, put a charge, and went to sleep.
Oh, jeez.
my
The
God.
piece,
shock.
like,
That is
Right.
crazy.
I think
Right.
that's our cracking slack.
That is the cracking slack of the week.
On to
A new segment.
a new segment. It's been a much requested
A
segment.
very requested one.
strange one to be requested.
Yeah, it is. But by all means, like if that's what the
Well,
people want,
if
that's what the people want.
want.
It's our Mr. Wagstaff quote of the week.
Yeah.
Wagstaff enter the
Step up, step up. Adam on. Here he is. Yeah.
How's it going?
Oh, yes.
What's the crack?
our editor Wagstaff.
Works hard. Works
What a
hard.
tripper.
So the Wagstaff quote of the week is, "I would rather 2 full bags of turf than 5 half bags."
What does that mean?
Sorry, what does
Right.
that mean?
Let's talk. Right.
Let's talk about
So,
that.
what I'm thinking here, he means he would prefer a proper job done than a half job done. Like no half measures. Do it properly if you're doing it at all.
Fill the
Don't
bag
have
up,
to.
bye.
Like, I think it means there's a deep meaning to it.
And it's one that I've never actually probably heard before in my life. Like,
Never
But
heard
like,
of
it's a good thing to take with you in life. Like, say you're in a job or something, you're better off to take a while,
Let's go.
take your time, do it, and do it properly, than half do the job and do an alright job.
filling 2 bags of turf will get you somewhere, but filling five
Half bags.
5 half bags, like, you know,
People have no respect for you at
Yeah.
all.
you're using 5 bags like that. You could have 5 full bags with, like, I guess, like, you know. Now, this is something we're gonna try, lads, and it has been requested as well.
Much requested.
Very requested.
For the
And we said
NGL
we'd do it
one.
for the crack, like, you know.
Something some boys are very passionate
Some,
about.
yeah, very passionate about, and some boys deeply believe in it. We're going to talk about a few conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And might get a wee bit conflicting at sometimes, you know. Some boys mightn't.
We won't.
Nah,
Oh,
we
fair.
won't. Nah, we'll be grand. We'll
Yeah,
be
to be
grand.
fair, we do share most of the same opinions.
Yeah, we do
like,
share most of the
exactly.
same
Yeah.
opinions. Aye.
That's why we're friends.
Well, I start us off.
yeah,
Go
go
for
on.
it.
Right, so this is just like a theory of mine, and so if I'm going down to Galway, if I'm going to Sligo, if I'm going to any of these places,
Down the coast, like the west
just down the coast, yeah, and then I start seeing signs for, like, it says "Welcome to Leitrim," like,
What's that?
yeah,
Where's that?
"Welcome to Leitrim." And-
Leitrim.
I thought it was a town. I thought it was
Is
like
that
a
in
wee.
Sligo?
I thought it was a wee village or something.
Is that in Sligo?
And apparently Leitrim is a county in Ireland,
You're not serious.
and it's not in the north.
So you're
It's
telling me
in
So you're telling me
Republic of
you're
Ireland.
telling me there's 32 counties?
There's 32 counties.
Nah.
There's 32 counties, and there's one, and it's called Leitrim. And people may refer to it as Lovely Leitrim.
Huh?
Lovely
Right, your
Leitrim.
balls.
So is it like it's inland, like?
It's inland, but apparently is the shortest coastline.
Your balls.
I think that is what they call Leitrim propaganda. Propaganda.
You sure it's not like a bitch or something? No.
I don't know. That's all I
Bog
know,
and
lads. That is my theory of Leitrim.
Right?
So I've never heard of that place.
I've never heard
Never
of it
heard
before.
of it.
Jeez, I always thought there was.
But I
31
don't really go
countries.
outside Donegal much, to be fair.
Yeah, no, you stay.
So haven't
within,
you
like
only been outside Donegal twice? One to Morocco, and you
Yeah.
went to an appointment before in Derry, didn't you?
Well, Belfast, but like, I don't go down the
Oh,
country.
yeah.
I
Oh,
go
yeah.
up the way, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never been like, I wouldn't say I've ever driven through Sligo on my own. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like apparently, yeah, no, Leitrim. There's one for you, lads. Leitrim.
I'm gonna look into that.
Leitrim.
I am gonna look into
Leitrim
that. because-
is Leitrim real. Is Leitrim real?
Yeah. Right. My next one, right? So I've heard this, right? This came in through the NGL, and there was someone with a tip that I've never heard before. This tip says, did you hear that there was a KGB cell in Arranmore Island in the 50s?
What?
Yeah.
No,
This is
like,
what
I
the
actually
NGL
didn't
link-
hear you.
KGB,
That's-
Russian spies.
A KGB cell, and I don't know if they were sleeper agents living with families.
Where'd
I
you
don't
say
know
it
if they're
was?
still there. Huh?
Where did you say it was?
Arranmore Island.
Like, off Burton Port?
Yeah.
Ah, jeez.
A KGB cell, like
Where did you see this?
through the NGL link. Someone sent it in that it was a conspiracy theory.
Like the Russian army?
Like a KGB, like in the
KG,
50s.
like what are they doing out in Armore? Like of all places.
I don't
Well, I
know,
guess
is it
if
a
you don't want to
close
be
link- Is
fined,
it a close link to America or what's the
I
story?
don't know.
Like,
you know what?
is there
I'd actually believe it too.
Because apparently,
Yeah.
do you remember there was a submarine?
It's not
like,
crazy.
there
It
was,
isn't
like, do
crazy.
you remember there's a submarine off Dewey as well?
Yeah.
Something
like that.
And I wasn't sure like if it was like a Narcos submarine, like, or if it was a Russian submarine. I think it was a Russian submarine.
Is there not
But
like
they were-
two
but-
wire bunkers as well? There's one in Dewey, one in Port Now.
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with that.
No,
Like,
no,
they're
no,
World
no,
War
no,
II.
no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Um,
My bad.
no, it's just like what's going on with this with the Soviets and
Aye.
Arranmore. What's the link there?
The
Yeah, what's the
Atlantic
link?
coast.
Maybe it's something we should go out and investigate. Like,
Investigate.
Yeah, not crazy.
Chunter special.
Chunter and special, another
Arranmore.
Chunter and special. Like,
We could maybe kind of come up to a few people and
aye, and ask them a
What
few
locals?
questions.
we might have to ask a few locals about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Might have to go over
Thoughts
some.
on the conspiracy theory of the KGB cell on Armore? Like,
Yeah.
see what they say. Like,
I think it definitely has to be investigated.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hanlon, any conspiracy theories of yours?
It's not even really a conspiracy theory. I just heard the worst take of all. This probably should be my slack of the week. Because it's the worst thing I've
Is
heard.
this fact? Like,
You think it's the worst take of all time?
The worst take of all time.
Tell the viewers right now.
This
'Cause that's a
is the
crazy
worst
statement.
take of all time. Ever that I've ever heard.
of all time, apparently.
Do you
so.
know when like they reckon someone's chatting about you, your ears ring? That's what I felt when I heard this here. It was like just a
Right.
ringing noise. Somebody came up to me the last day. Well, there are two boys chatting at the bar, and they're like watching.
I can't hear you.
They're watching the WWE, and they're like, "Jesus, this thing's gone to shite altogether. It's so clearly fake."
No fucking shit.
Oh my god! Like,
It's not real, man.
how is it not real?
WWE.
Are you thick? Like, are you thick? How could it not be real?
Of course it's not real. What is
The
it?
people's elbow. The people's elbow. Like,
Are you thick?
has to be
Like,
real.
Are you thick?
It's not real, boys.
Oh my god! It's so clearly
What
real.
age are you, like 9 with your WE figures, like,
Yeah, exactly.
on the
like-
ring, like?
Be quiet.
No, actually be quiet.
Be
Because,
quiet.
like, have you never seen Shane O'Mac jumping off the cell? Like,
Oh, boys, it's so fake.
but sure, he was out for, like, a year or two.
He's
like,
injuring himself. He's hurting himself.
You're
For
joking.
what?
You're saying this is the worst take of all time.
of all
For
time.
what?
Oh my god.
How could it be real? Or
For
how could it be
what?
fake, sorry.
Seriously, like,
How could it be fake?
this is embarrassing.
Man, John Cena, I think he was injured for, like, 3 years or something, I want to say. I need to fact check that, but I think he was out for, like, 3 years.
But, like, of course there's things that are going to happen, like, where they make
How would
mistakes.
things happen if it's fake?
They make mistakes. They don't mean to break his arm, like.
Yeah, because
It's
it's
not
real.
real.
It is real.
Boys,
It's
it's
real.
not.
You are an idiot. Like. You actually are an idiot, like.
How is there? She
getting
see.
so
She
heated
see.
about it.
She
Yeah, because
see.
how do boys get injured if it's fake? Like, how?
Oh,
Explain.
boys.
I'm willing to
Mistakes
listen.
happen. They're actors, like.
Actors.
It's like
You're an
music.
actor.
No, listen,
They're
listen.
athletes.
No,
They're
they are
athletes.
athletes, yeah.
Tom Cruise broke his leg in a stunt, yeah, like in Mission Impossible. There, he did not mean to break his leg. Like, stuff happens in movies. Like,
Sure, he's-
But is he?
They're pulling
Would
wild
you
stunts.
consider him an athlete?
No, exactly.
he's an actor.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
an actor.
he's not an athlete.
WWE are
They're
athletes.
athletes.
Oh my god. Oh
You're
my
some
God.
idiot. Like, you actually are some idiot.
Boys, that's nuts.
It's not nuts. You're telling me they're selling out like WrestleMania every year. It's the biggest sports show every year.
Yeah.
And boys are going to see something fake. Like,
Bigger than the Super Bowl.
Clowns like you buy the tickets, like.
I've never bought a ticket for WrestleMania.
Bigger than the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, boys, these are miles off.
The biggest sporting event ever. Bigger than the Champions League
I
final.
suppose it's just woke nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, is
Just
it woke
woke
nonsense, Cloggin?
It's
some idiot.
so beyond.
You're-
It's just.
You're woke nonsense. So that's what's
No, boys.
Shane O'Mac, like.
Be quiet. like.
John Cena just.
Jesus.
So do we have any more conspiracy theories?
No, just
I
leave
do
it
have
there.
Another one here.
Park it there. Go on,
not
go
well.
on. No, go on.
Do
He's
you
just
wanna take a
annoying me.
minute, like?
Nah, he's annoying me. Like, just carry on, tell your story.
Right.
I'm
This
sure-
one.
What's your
I'm
conspiracy?
sure it'll be good.
This one, I'm sure about. Like, I
That's well
passionately
good.
believe in this. Like, there's not like two things that go through my mind. This is tunnel vision. I know this is true, and that, my friends, is that the Earth is flat. It's not round.
Fuck me.
Right. Let me explain this.
Explain
So
this.
a pilot takes off, whatever. He's up. He goes into, whenever a pilot starts cruising, and stays at the one height, like at the one altitude. Yeah.
Yes.
If he was to stay at the one altitude, he'd drive the plane into space.
Yeah, sure.
Like, if he was
Show
going
us
straight-
on the globe here.
So if a plane taking off from so he's taking off from New York here, right? He goes up, till he's at the altitude where he cruises at, right? He would go straight out over the globe into space.
Straight
like,
out, yeah. So
just-
if he was to go up, and you go straight out.
Yeah. Whereas if the Earth is flat, right? He takes off, he's at his altitude, he's cruising, and he goes down again. That does not work. If he's up here and he keeps going straight, he's heading into space.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You're
Fair
some
enough.
clown now.
100%. The Earth is flat, boys.
How could it be
Do you have
flat?
another kind of
Way to back it up.
yeah?
See, I think that's enough.
Is that enough?
Like, I think that's enough to explain it. Like, there are others, like, about, like, the
What about
reflection
like
in
the
water.
fall off, like
The reflection in, like, so you go to top of Mount Everest, right? You should be able to, like, well, you're not gonna be able to, clouds gonna be covering, but you go to a mountain and it's always like everything's flat around you. Like, you should be able, if by that stage you should be able to see some curvature in some sort. Like,
okay, very
So-
interesting.
the
just-
reflection of the sun is also always flat.
Christopher Columbus just waffling, was he? Just Kepler.
Also,
Sure, you
Christopher
know Christopher Columbus.
Christopher
you know?
Columbus
He's from
created
Venezuela,
the
is he
whole
not?
globe thing, did he? Or what's the crack?
Was he not like the whole reason behind it?
No, he discovered America, buddy. You're getting mixed
Sorry,
up.
it's America.
Was he not also like the curved earth? Was he not the
Well,
start
actually,
of that?
St. Brendan discovered America.
Can we get a fact check, Wag, please, on these two
Was
idiots?
Columbus not behind like starting the curved earth?
No.
Ferdinand Magellan.
Ferdinand, he went around.
See?
He played for United too, didn't he?
He played for United. He played for United.
Right.
Oh, sweet fuck.
Is there any more conspiracies, boys? No.
I think you just have to park it there.
Do you reckon we have to park it there?
He's annoying, man.
Settle the boss, like.
I'm not a
Jeez.
man to get
Oh!
Friday.
I've had a eureka moment, I guess you could call
Light
this.
bulb.
I'm going to stand up. I'm going to project it out.
Okay.
Do cyclists even use cycling lanes?
That's a great one.
In Donegal.
They don't. Simple as. And how many cycling lanes? It's like this whole, I don't know if it's a greenway or what it is, but they're everywhere.
It's like the Automan or the Automan even.
They're just they're just walking tracks.
Ah.
And people can walk.
How many walking tracks and cycling tracks is the county council going to build? How many?
They're just going to keep building them.
They're going to start building more of them than roads.
Than roads.
Aye.
And they're not used.
Not used to it.
Odd people walk on them, like
Aye.
the odd person.
Yeah.
Cyclists just go in packs on the road anyway.
Aye.
So annoying.
About 7 across the road.
And
They're not going to use the cycling path.
And then they're looking for 1.5 metres. or something.
Imagine you're trying to hit a PB, right, in your bike, and you're cycling down this cycling track anyway. You come to like the brow of a hill, and there's like a family of 6 walking. Do you know what here? Like you can't. It doesn't work
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's different lines.
on the
There's a lane.
cycling. No, but people don't use them
people
properly.
like walking cycling lanes. Like
people just
That's
walk in
their
them.
own fault, like you do, is it?
Nah, it just doesn't work for cyclists. So why are they making them? They could spend, the county council could spend their money on something so much more
How much
beneficial.
do you reckon they're costing?
Like, go back to Morocco. What about all the courts?
yes, the county council. This is a plead.
This is a plea.
This is a plead. I am absolutely begging you. Can you start putting down multi-purpose like courts? Like you go,
Holy
you know
shit.
what?
Instead of the money they're putting
Holy
into them
shit.
cycling things,
like basketball courts and stuff.
like basketball courts,
Holy shit.
volleyball,
we like 5v5
Yeah.
soccer courts, like
yeah,
that have like the go and then they have the basketball hoop above. If you want to play basketball as well, like
Yeah.
an outdoor paddle,
and
And that's probably so much better for young people.
tennis,
Oh,
so much better for
so
their
much better for
development.
young people.
You'd imagine just even if they were out like once a week or something.
You need to start in the ground, like the roots, like, and you know, like putting them courts, like, and then like you know, there could be camps there or something like school.
So
school
much
goes
more
to them,
beneficial.
like around, like, and you can use them, and they're not locked, so you can only use them in certain times. Like you can use them whenever you want,
Yeah.
and like you can play volleyball, you can play different sports. It's not just
And it gets boys into
Gaelic
sports more.
football, soccer.
It would get
like,
people into sports
More sports.
that aren't like, yeah, more sports as well said,
Because
but even people that
we-
aren't sporty, like if they're just down at the beach with their family and they might
Yeah.
join in with people.
But even in Donegal, like you either play Gaelic or you play soccer.
yeah,
Maybe in like the likes of
So
Ballyshannon
true.
and stuff, you play basketball, but
Like
Like here. you
yeah,
play basketball or soccer. Maybe the odd boy plays rugby, to be fair, but
the odd boy, not many though.
no.
It would be so much more beneficial in these
And then people
cycling
find out
tracks.
as well, like if they actually like a sport, like as well.
Yeah.
Like, these cycling tracks, like, fair play to them, they're getting them done. There's a wild connection and all this here, and they're wild long, but I just don't see it.
You just I like, you know, I feel like it's maybe like if they were to put around, like, you know, you see like ones in like I guess like Castle Bar. I know like Castle Bar, I've seen some like there, and
The cycling tracks.
no, like basketball courts and tennis courts, like, but I feel like if you were to put them around in these rural
Yarn, it
areas,
should be down in Yarn. Like, there
on
should
beaches,
be.
like
Rockford.
around
Oh
beaches
my
where
God.
there's
Unbelievable.
so many people
In
there.
the good weather, like imagine this stretch of weather.
Exactly,
Oh.
like,
And we
like,
had that.
we
It'd be
know where to
so
go
overused, like.
to play like these different sports, like.
Yeah,
But if you're down in Yarn now with the ball, you're always hitting the car park, like, you know, playing football.
yeah,
If we were to play football, hitting
Yeah.
the car park, which is not safe for small children. at
No,
all.
no,
we would be on the beach, like, as well, like, but
no. I think anyway, that's our plea.
that's our plea, lads.
That's unbelievable.
I
well
just,
said,
you
by the way.
know, I hope
We should.
we can maybe get this kind of point across, like, to use, like, you know, we're kind of sick of seeing these walking tracks and cycling tracks. You can only
And the
build so
traffic
many,
lights
like,
from it.
you can only build so many,
Yeah.
like, and, you know,
Surely nearly Donegal is almost all connected now, but...
cycling.
No, that might have been funny.
Before,
There's so many.
before trains or
Aye.
proper.
Yeah, can we
public
actually probably get a
transport.
train
Train,
as well?
oh
like,
my
from
God.
Derry, like,
Thanks,
aye,
sir.
cheers. From Derry to Sligo, but
We have
I
such
guess,
an ideal spot for a train. So
Yeah,
ideal.
it
Like,
would connect up the north and the south's other side,
Yeah.
other than Belfast. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
yeah,
it'd be so ideal.
So ideal.
it'd be handy for us going to college as well.
Ah, you open a whole
Yeah.
new world. Like,
Maybe you could ask maybe for a bit of money from the boys down in Dublin, like, but no, they're trying to build like a metro up there or something now.
Aye, but that's kind of needed, to be fair, from the airport.
a what?
Airport into town, like, they should, the metro would be a good
Yeah,
job
fair
in
enough.
Dublin.
Just
Fair.
some
Kinda
job.
needed.
Like Rome.
Yeah,
Over.
or wherever. London.
It'll just nearly every major city
Really?
I think
has a train going into the city centre.
I think that's kind of this episode. Like, it
Yeah.
was a much shorter
It
episode.
was a wee
but I think
short
we
and
got,
snappy one.
Yeah, I think we got some good content in there.
Yeah.
We expressed some opinions.
Express some opinions.
There could be-
pleaded for some things, and thrown out a few series, like.
And there could be, you know, between me and Hanlon still looking at me a bit funny in the car.
Sure, it is.
That really hit him.
We've been
You're
answering.
just a
But
flip.
I still think he's a clown.
I think you're a
Simple
flip.
as.
So
it's
at
alright.
least now he's no Clerkin passed his theory. He's a flat earther
And an idiot.
and an idiot.
And Hanlon passionately believes that WWE is real, and he's
Because it is.
19 years old.
Half naked men wrestling. That's what you like there.
I didn't
Yeah.
say I like it, I just said it's...
You didn't say you liked it?
No, I didn't say he liked. He said he loved it. A wee bit too much, maybe. A wee bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrestling away.
Yeah.
Um.
That's what I was raised
Yeah.
on. Like.
So this is probably that episode, like episode 5 done. Just a wee short, snappy one, and should we tell them what's the plan? Maybe next episode, like it's in the works.
Yeah, it's in the works. We're hoping to have a guest on it.
A massive guest, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
On the next episode,
a huge guest.
it's in the
Humongous.
works. Hopefully we can get it all sorted, and we can get that out. So this episode will be out this weekend, and then
The next one, the next week, and then you're in America.
I'm in
so
America next week, so
there'll be a fantastic episode to hear about your
I'll
time in
have plenty of
America. I
videos.
can't wait to hear about it. Like I'm doing a similar course to you, and I
we're
can't
going
wait
to like
to
New
hear.
Balance factory and all, like
Jesus
as well.
Christ,
Like
that'll be
it's,
some crack.
That's gonna be
we've
unbelievable.
seen like the Phillies strength and conditioning coach. Yeah,
Right, lads.
That's Andrew. Thumbs up.
That's all from Chiltern.
Cheers, lads.
Thanks for listening.
See you later.
Cheers.
See you later.
Luck.
Good luck.